Have you been applying to job after job, hoping that something will finally work out, only to either hear nothing back from companies or end up in another job you hate? If you said yes, you're not alone. The number one mistake that I see professional women making when job searching is job searching without clarity. And this mistake is keeping you stuck in jobs that you don't love. It's hurting your confidence and your paycheck. But in this video, I'm going to break it all down for you. I'm going to be showing you exactly why this approach of searching without clarity is keeping you stuck, what you need to do instead so you can finally break free from the frustrating bad job cycle and land a job that you're excited about with a salary increase. If that sounds like something you need to hear in your career right now for your own success, keep watching this video. Hello and welcome. If this is your first time here, I'm Dr. 𝙁𝙤 𝙤𝙪𝙧. I'm a career counselor and coach, and I work with women who are unhappy in their careers and help them get super clear about who they are so that they can finally leave miserable jobs that are draining them and land higher paying jobs that they love. And as you watch today's video, if you find it helpful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Now let's get into today's video. Okay, let's start by talking about why job searching without clarity is keeping you stuck. The first reason is that you can't market yourself for a job when you don't know exactly what kind of job you want. It's pretty much impossible to position yourself as the perfect candidate for a job without clarity. What usually ends up happening is that you're throwing together a generic resume that lists everything you've done in the past, hoping that the right employer will read between the lines and figure out where you fit. And look, if you're making recruiters or hiring managers do the guesswork or try to figure out why you're a fit, you're not landing the role, period. Okay? And as a career coach, I have seen this play out time and time again. Women come to me feeling confused about why their resumes aren't getting responses. And it's usually not like they don't have the skills. My clients are usually highly skilled. It's that their resume and interview responses aren't telling a clear story that connects their experiences to the job they're trying to get. The second problem with job searching without clarity is that you get way more rejections, which crushes your confidence. The more applications you send without clarity or focus, the more rejections you receive. And every single rejection is going to chip away at your confidence. And that's where you start wondering, am I good enough? Do I have the skills? And I know this because I've been there. Like, I remember my first big girl job search before I became a career counselor, where I applied to over 50 jobs and I only got one interview. Now, I know that that was God fully working because that one interview was the one job that I got. And that job happened to be in the state where my then boyfriend, now husband, was living. And girl, you can't tell me that wasn't God, okay? But the rejection cycle had me questioning everything, especially since it was right after I just got my master's degree. So now I'm sitting there like, was that degree useless? Do I have the skills? Am I not good enough? Like, all the questions. When your confidence is low, it affects how you show up in future applications, in interviews, and it impacts you getting the job. You don't sound sure of yourself, you undersell yourself, and it hurts your chances and more. The third problem with job searching without clarity is that you end up in the bad job cycle. So without clarity, you automatically default to applying to the jobs you've done before, even though you hated those jobs. So then you get the job, and a few months in, you realize that it's not a fit and you're unhappy. So you start the job search process all over again, exhausted and frustrated. You are in bad job after bad job after bad job. I call that the bad jobs cycle. It drains your energy, your motivation, and your hope that you can ever find a job that you actually enjoy. But there's a better way to job search, okay? There's a better way to job search and land a job that you actually love while increasing your salary. So let's talk about it. The first step is to clarify who you are before you send out a single application. You need to get crystal clear on what matters to you most. In my coaching program, Find Your Fulfilling Career, FYFC, we use my visa framework to help you identify your values, interests, skills, and research-aligned roles. Your values are what matter most to you in work, in your work environment and company culture. And this is how you will know which companies and industries to focus your job search on. Your interests are the topics, ideas, concepts that you want to know more about, the things that excite you, you're genuinely curious about. And this is how you will know which industries and roles to focus on. And then your skills are your unique talents, your abilities, the things that you enjoy doing, not just what you're good at, because sometimes you can actually hate what you're good at. And your skills will help you know which jobs to focus on. When you have clarity around these three areas, you will be able to identify the types of jobs and industries that will excite you, keep you motivated, and offer you the kind of growth that you want in your career over the long haul. Step 2 is to research careers that align with you. Once you know who you are, it's time for you to now explore your options. And I guide my clients through career discovery research to find jobs that align with their interests and values. Here's how you can do this if you're not in my program. You can use platforms like LinkedIn to just see what are professionals with similar background to you doing in their careers. Then talk to people in industries that interest you. Informational interviews are a gold mine of information to learn about new jobs. And then leverage AI. Leverage AI tools to speed up your search process and uncover job paths that you may not have thought about before. The goal here is for you to identify 1 to 3 jobs that will fit you well. This is what I call radical focus, when you narrow your search down to 1 target jobs and no more than 3 to 5 industries. When you're focused, your search becomes streamlined and less overwhelming. Step 3 is to master job search marketing. Look, when it comes to job searching, the best candidate doesn't always get the job. The best marketer does. And marketing means positioning your skills and experiences in a way that makes you the obvious choice for the job. Marketing includes things like creating a resume that highlights your transferable skills and matches with the job you're applying for, writing a tailored cover letter, yes, I said cover letter, that tells a compelling story about why you're a great fit, optimizing your LinkedIn profile so that recruiters can find you and slide in your DMs, and preparing for interviews with clear, confident answers that showcase your value. Inside my program, FYFC, I teach my simplified job search method to help you craft a clear, compelling message and make your application stand out without stress or burnout or applying to hundreds of jobs. This exact process worked for me. I talked about this earlier. Years ago, before I became a career coach, I was stuck in this cycle of applying to hundreds of jobs, right? Like my first job search was a disaster, 50 applications, 1 interview, 1 offer. And like your girl just thanks God that God is God, because I ended up in a job that I loved. But the next time I searched, I had my career experience. I did things differently. I started by clarifying what I wanted. I focused my search, marketed myself effectively. And I ended up applying to only 10 jobs. I got 6 interviews of those 10 jobs, and I got an offer at my number 1 choice while increasing my salary. That approach became the foundation for the job search coaching that's inside FYFC. And it has helped multiple clients land jobs they love while increasing their salaries by $35,000 on average. Now, I know you might hear me say these 3 steps and think, that sounds like so much work. I get it, girl. You're exhausted. You want a job right now. But look, here's the truth. Staying stuck in the bad job cycle or in a job that you hate is costing you. It's draining your energy. It's messing with your health and your relationships, and it's keeping you from growing financially and in your career. So do you want a better job or not? Because that's why in FYFC, I don't just give you information. I give you a step-by-step plan, templates, and coaching. We create a piece job search schedule so you can job search without burnout. You don't have to do anything by yourself in my program because I'm with you every single step of the way. And when you gain clarity and approach your job search with focus and confidence, it's a game changer. Like, you're applying to less jobs and getting more interviews. You will land a role that excites you, not just a job that pays the bills, and you will increase your salary. I've said this before, like my clients are increasing their salaries by $35K on average. And I think most importantly, is that you actually start building a career and life that you enjoy. So if you're tired of feeling stuck and burnt out in your job search and you're ready for a real change in your career, FYFC is here to help you every step of the way. We will work together to help you become clear, confident, and get into a job you love with a salary that actually reflects your value. The program includes weekly coaching, a community, and everything that you need, from proven career assessments to resume templates, cover letter templates, interview scripts, negotiation scripts, literally everything you need to leave that miserable job and land a higher paying job you love. You can click the link in the description below to learn more about FYFC and join us inside ASAP, because girl, I can't wait to work with you as your coach. Now, let me know in the comments below, which of these strategies I shared today are you going to try in your job search? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. It really does help this channel grow. And once you do that, girl, don't click away. I see you. Hold up. Don't click away. Click the next video. Watch the next video that's popping up on the screen right here, because you know you need it. I know you need it. Watch the video right here.